going to interact with the lantern, but okay. Everyone means recounting what happened to them and sharing
we were
something.
able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt.
They deserved more.
But the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoosaur into the wild.
Nice analogy.
I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with cuckoosaurs?
I mean, I am, but no one else here will be.
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
Just a wee bit.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
Nope.
Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now. So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
It serves a function, I know. It holds back the wild hunt. It's actually quite vital to the survival of Nordkrai, as you all keep telling me. Every single NPC is like, oh, the cannon, it's so important. This wasn't your fault, I know, nor was it the cannons.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies.
Yeah.
Don't let this get you down, I know.
Yeah.
Flintz, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought.
I wish you wouldn't. You shouldn't force yourself to have to be in public and interact with others when you don't want to. No.
I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
He's joking, Paimon.
Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well,
Oh, bye, Nefa.
if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me?
Sure, where are we going? Bye, Llama. No one says goodbye in this game. Bye, Aino.
There's a certain
Speaking of Nefa
gentleman
went.
I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Okay, yes, I'll come. Say goodbye to Sosi. Not that I knew him at all. But okay. Yeah, sure. Just teleport me here. Again, take away my agency of getting from point A to point B. Thanks. I really feel like I'm playing a game right now. Not.
This man was like a lighthouse.
I'll have to take your word for it because I never knew him.
Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I once heard the tale of a lantern fae.
I've heard that one too.
And I'd like to say the same to him. There's no need to be so fixated on the outcome.
Is that so?
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last, even if the outcome is not what we wish for.
See, that's the kind of drive I expect of people in this game. It's just, even if we fail, we will try.
It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
I'm glad to hear that's how you see it.
Oh, what are you two talking about? Care to explain?
Not right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Just went right above your head.
Either way, The Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred until it closes its eyes in the depths of night and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
By person I never met. Ooh, Lunara has suddenly appeared. Why? Feels kind of weird though. Optional objectives? It's just Dory. It seems weird when you've just got out of a cutscene and your objective is to follow a character. Oh, now it says leave this place. Can you make up your mind about what my objective actually is? Why is Dory here? Gonna go see Dory. Where are we? Here. Dory! I actually don't remember the best way to get to you, so I'm just gonna go down this path. I actually think going via the flagship could have also got me to you, but didn't. Because I would have come down there from the flagship. Hi! How did you cope during the mob looting?
What brings you here? Didn't expect to see you around again.
Gotta be honest, I didn't expect to be here either.
And where have you been, huh? Didn't run away or anything, did ya? Oh, of course not. I was simply elsewhere discussing business deals.
Who was taking care of your shop? Who was defending your shop?
Indeed, it was all thanks to you that my little store was saved. I am grateful, so grateful.
Okay, you can cut it out with the acting now.
What? Why, I wasn't acting in the slightest.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't I tell you that my prices were reasonable? Oh, but you still turn to that curatorium of secrets, or whatever it is they call it. If even regulars such as you abandon ship like this, what can a businesswoman do but take her wares elsewhere?
You're
And
way
how
too rare
should
for
I not
curatorium.
be,
Accidentally pressed F.
Running small overseas enterprises is no mean feat. Never mind when such formidable competition exists. Forget it. Fortune and destiny are as one. So there is no use complaining. It's not as if Nefer did me no favors on account of our common homeland when I first arrived. If anything is to blame, it is the lack of opportunity to have her owe me in turn big time. Now then, should she ever need anything, you make sure, no, make doubly sure, to inform me first, alright?
Okay, that seems like it was an absolute waste of time. No offense, Dory, but like, that scene offered nothing. She wasn't part of any of this. And then going and chatting to her didn't really cover topics that I kind of expected of visiting a character we know who wasn't here during the actual incident. It was just weird.
Boss, do you remember that thing that I wanted to ask your opinion about? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort should the Curatorium of Secrets put in if we were to work with others again? Is that a 1? Isn't that kinda low?
Guess again.
Wait, you mean 0? But wouldn't we just be slapping our brand on the joint venture and calling it a day? Why even team up at that point?
Yehoda, what I mean to say is that there's neither an upper nor lower limit.
Aw, that's just like you, boss. Always thinking ahead. Wait a minute, that's not an answer at all. Is it? Oh, come on. Just
No, she's
give me a
walking
number,
away.
boss. Please.
She's just like, no, you heard her. And now it's back to follow Lunara. And then it's back to leave this place. Make up your mind. Can I leave this place by going this way and going back the other way? Except I don't remember how to get up. You know what? I take it back. Absolutely not quicker. That's nice. Give me a path. Why are you not giving me a path? It's incredibly rude. How do I get where you want me to go? I'm still down here. How do I get there? I'm literally back where I started. Is there a lift or something I can take? It's been so long since I've been here. 2 months. 2 months since I've been here. I'm not quite sure how the game expects me to remember how to traverse up there when it won't tell me how to traverse up there. I have no idea. I'm just going to have to climb. I was actually going to jump into that rooftop, but whatever. Don't know if we're going to make it now, but that was the original plan, to get back stamina. There's got to be a better way of doing this. How the hell do you get up? I have zero clue. Okay, why the hell are we here? Why?
Hey, it's the Lanatar! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
I just don't understand how we need to follow her and why the hell we're on this non-existent road. This isn't even a main road through town. Why would we be taking this road? Sometimes this game just comes completely left of field. And we're just going back into town. What's the point? We could have done this from town. Why did we have to go awkwardly on the outskirts of town to come back this way? I don't get it. That was really obscure.
Columbina!
She's out of her cave! I just realized.
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
I didn't think you'd take me up on it, though.
Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you? Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture.
Indeed.
And the others are unlikely to risk making
She seems
contact at all.
very unlikely to care.
They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Very, if I had to guess. He's a threat to all who live in Nodacry.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
It's vile.
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However? Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to? Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat?
Or maybe she's just hungry. I don't think she's eaten in, like, how many decades or centuries?
Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home. You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
That is absolutely one way to phrase it. I'm concerned about Rary.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear, now that he has donned a shape and form. Selling his power short would prove a fatal error, but that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
I dare say it will be, but I'm not quite sure how we're going to understand or come to know the subject of his fixation. Let's talk about the Fatui.
Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino, was that not what you were curious about?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well then, have you been to that experimental design
I sure
bureau
have,
of theirs?
twice.
That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard, anyway.
Wait, you don't even know what her plan is? Huh.
And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
That's great and all, but I mean, even if you didn't care, surely you picked up something in your time with the Fatui. You were really high on their list of, numbers.
I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so, but after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others.
Okay. I have zero speculation on what that can be.
And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
Okay, I'm good.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me.
I will do everything in my power to ensure you get there.
That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
I have zero clue how to get you there, though. And that is Act 2 complete. Okay, it was, but now it's not. Hello, Rary.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Who are you talking to?
Right. Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself.
Hi, I don't know you.
The name's Varka,
What?
Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
He sounded really, like, sinister. That's not what Varka usually sounds like. Okay, so Varka's found Rary? That's alarming. Varka, please keep your distance. It's not safe for you. Oops, I'm again teleported again. It's not safe. Yeah. We're not doing that. Oh. A free wish? Oh, you shouldn't have. Okay. Let's grab the minimal primogems from this. Thank you. And then I doubt we have enough. Nope. Cool, that's fine. We'll just use the one pity wish they gave us. Lol. Again, to be expected. So can't be bothered to do it right now, gotta be honest. My tolerance for Genshin's a little low, having played it 2 days in a row after work. But I was advised that I should do Arlecchino's story quest before I do Acts 3 and 4, because it makes more sense. Oh, hey, she's literally the next one we have to do. God, I was thinking like, oh shit, it's going to be out of order. I'm going to get pissed off about that because I like to do things in order. But no, she's actually, funnily enough, she's actually the next one to go. So that actually works out quite well. So yes, we'll be doing Arlecchino's story next time I play, which is going to be in the middle of this episode, let's face it, because I don't think, it's definitely going to be this episode. When the hearth, it's going to be a bit weird switching back to Fontaine de Poisson, but that's my own fault for having a big backlog of story quests that I bloody need to get through, you know? But anyway, when the hearth flame goes out, Ignis Purgatorius chapter, it sounds like fake Latin. The child who doesn't exist navigates. So let's get stuck into Arlecchino's quest.
Since we visited Poisson, maybe we should head over and have a look around.
She actually pronounces it like I do. Poisson. It still reminds me of The Little Mermaid. So I had been about to start the story quest for Arlecchino because I have been told that I should do it before I start part 3 and part 4 of the Archon quest for Nordcry, which was fine. Except for the fact that the event has just gone live with which has Layla as the main character. I was thinking like, if there's any, event that's live, I don't care. Let's just do the story so we can get back to the Archon quest. Except it's this one. So I'm actually interested in this one. So rather than doing what I had planned on doing, we are instead detouring to Sumeru, which I didn't think we were doing, but now we are. Oh my god, I swear this thing gets bigger every single time I see it. I've got to clean out this shit. But anyway, can you please go away? This one. Return from the Mysterious Realm. Ruins Exploration Act 1. It's interesting that they keep putting Act 1 and all of these things, but do any of them ever get an Act 2? I mean, some of the characters' stories do, but this, really? Are we going to get an Act 2? I don't know. Returning to Sumeru, though we have no motivation or goal to do so, you and Paimon run into some old friends, plural. Okay. Is that a treasure street? I'm not quite sure where you're at. Just gonna put myself here and we'll find our way down. And we're going to the Academia. Okay, just as well put myself here, hey. Oh, and by the way, we've completely missed out on Aether. Oh, no, Nefer's still here. 3 hours remaining. I'm sorry, ma'am. I can't do anything for you. I have nothing to give you. But 3 hours, guys. I'm not getting her, needless to say.
We haven't been back to the academia in a while.
Right? A hot minute.
It hasn't changed much, has
I
it?
mean, really, we're expecting it to change. This place is an institution, Paimon. It will remain evermore the same.
Well, since we've got some time.
Except for your
wanna
note
go
to
to the house
sages.
of Dana? Paimon wants to do some reading.
You're joking, right? Excuse me, who are you, and what have you done with Paimon? Because there's no light novels in the library here.
Ha! So you noticed. Well, you're too late. The Paimon you know and love is no more.
There was never a Paimon I loved.
You're looking at Paimon Plus, a new and improved treasure trove of travel know-how.
Great.
Paimon Plus would like to find some new books to peruse. A gracious traveler like yourself wouldn't leave her companionless on her quest, right?
Yes? Happily? With fervor? I'm kind of afraid to see what would happen if I refuse. You got me there, let's go.
Come on, this way.
I gotta admit, this new Paimon voice is actually starting to grate. It's really not working for me.
It's Kawe and Cyrus. Wonder what's going on. Let's go see.
And the books abandoning the quest already?
Uh,
What a surprise. You have like ADHD, child.
You know what they say? Learning is a lifelong quest,
I don't even know how old you are, little itty bitty flying thing.
which means there's always another chance to read a book. But you never know when the next chance to reunite with an old friend will come along.
I don't know. I like reading books, I'm gonna be honest. I might even take that over a person. I really don't like people. Sure, whatever you say.
Traveler, Paimon, you're back in Sumeru?
I was gonna say against my better judgment, but I actually like Sumeru, so yes I am. Still don't know why though. That's the thing with a lot of these quests. It's just like, you return to Sumeru. It's like, yeah, but why did I do that? There's no like catalyst for me coming back to Sumeru, because the quest isn't taking me to Sumeru. I get the quest here, now, while in Sumeru, you know? You see what I mean? There's no impetus to the start of the quest and to going back to these previous locations, which I find awkward. I know you're supposed to ignore that for the sake of the story, but it's really hard to swallow every single time we get an event like this.
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while. Looking to spend time with some old friends?
I don't remember this guy. Who is he? Getting out my phone. Cyrus, you say? I mean, the name kind of sounds familiar, but like, have I even done the quest with him in it? Is it that quest related to Sethos? I don't know. Genshin Cyrus. Wait. Not the blonde dude, right? He can't be the blonde dude. I'm so confused. Oh no, we've got multiple Cyruses, because that's not confusing or anything. Have I not had this confusion before? This guy, he's a scholar of Sumeru Academia. Where do we encounter him? He's a quest-exclusive NPC, a retired Sumeru Academia professor, and a former sage of God, adds galore. Sage of Spuntamard. Lisa and Sino were his students. That's why his name is familiar in this context. And Sino in particular was raised as Cyrus's foster son. I haven't done Sino's story quest, have I? I don't think I have. Or have I? I'd have to check what I think I have this quest. Okay, that's nice, but when would I have come into contact with him? Ah ha ha ha. Yes, Sethos' quest. Yep, haven't done that. No wonder this is unfamiliar to me.
Yep. We saw some
I've never
familiar
met
faces,
Sethos outside of like an
we came to say
event.
hi.
Exactly. How could I forget the old man who lives next to Zaha Hardy? I don't know the reference. Exactly. How could I forget Nafis's assistant? I don't get the reference.
Ho ho! Excuse you, associating me with that woman. And if you're going to remember me that way, you should at least mention my tomato growing skills.
What is with people's fascinations with food and farming in this game?
So he's mad about the Zaha D part and not the old man part?
Why would he? He's an old man. That's a fact.
Well, Paimon's glad to see you in such good spirits, Cyrus. Must mean things are all good here in Sumeru.
Apologies, Sir Cyrus. I couldn't help making a joke at your expense.
Ah, well, it's quite all right. I'm not the type to take offense at that kind of thing.
You definitely are. Anyway, what were you and Kale chatting about just now?
Ah, that. Well, it was quite a spontaneous meeting.
Who does the voice acting for Cyrus? Hold up. Hold up. Who does the voice acting for this dude? Where would I even find this information? Is it going to be on this page? It's going to be in trivia, isn't it? Trivia usually has who does the voice acting. It does not. Okay. How do I find... Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Nope, that's just where his voice was first heard. Genshin Cyrus voice actor. Yeah, you guys can just sit there and wait. I could cut this, but you know what? I cannot be bothered. Huh. It won't tell me who it is. Oh well, it won't tell me. That's fine.
I was leaving the sage's office when I spotted Kole in conversation with a Mahamata, and it looked serious. I thought something bad might have happened, so I hurried over as soon as the conversation ended. But as it turns out, our Kole is moving up in the world.
Is she?
The academia even hired her as a consultant.
Her, not Tignari? Interesting.
Wow, that's incredible. Oh, it's nothing, really.
Look at that, so humble. Takes after me, she does.
Wait, are you teaching her as well?
Not at all. Not at all. No, wait. I didn't mean that to sound like I don't think you're humble, Mr. Cyrus, because of course you are. I just,
Uh-oh, Kale so knows she's sweating. I should help her out. Anyway, what are you a consultant for exactly?
Oh, well, I wouldn't even call myself a consultant. I'm just helping out. Now that the new semester has started, a lot of students and scholars are doing fieldwork for their research. But it can be dangerous for those who don't have a lot of experience in the wild. So, the academia is planning to establish an agency that provides guidance on outdoor survival and rescue for people who need it.
I just find it so weird that the academia has existed for this long and they've never thought to implement this. You're literally sending your scholars into the wild unprepared for what they may face. It's not very intelligent for, a group of people purported to be intelligent.
Oh, Paimon gets it!
What's there to get, Paimon?
So, you're here to explain rainforest survival as a representative of the forest rangers.
Well, she pretty much just said that. I'm not entirely certain why you had to get that as a second, aha moment.
Yeah, pretty much. Of course, when it comes to tips on deciphering mechanisms or defeating monsters, that's for people who are far more senior than me to handle. And speaking of which, since we're short on manpower, the person in charge at the academia said we're still accepting newcomers. If you're interested, you're welcome to join and share your insights.
Zero interest whatsoever.
Ah, seizing the moment. Well done, Kole. Recruiting someone as capable as the Traveler is a great idea. Oh, and just between the four of us, the academia has set aside a generous amount of funding for this project.
I just don't need the Mora. Gonna be fully transparent. I'm up to what? 4 million Mora? Or are we up to 5 million now? I don't know.
Well, since Kale's thrown her hat in the ring, we should help out too. What do you say, Traveler?
Nah, I'm good. Well, as we all know, I'm nothing if not helpful. And that's not entirely true. I literally remember, was at the beginning of Fontaine, someone was asking for her to help and she's just like, yeah, nah, not interested, sorry. You have on multiple occasions turned people down.
Great! We're all supposed to meet up in Aru Village later, so I guess we'll regroup there.
So it's a hands-on presentation.
I was kind of
Boss?
worried,
Of course.
since Master Tainari isn't around to help this time, but now I feel much better.
Have faith. You don't need anyone's help to do a great job.
Yeah, even if you don't trust the Academia's eye for talent, you can trust ours for sure.
Pretty hard to trust the academia for anything these days.
And mine, of course. I have as good an eye for people as I do for tomatoes.
Well, there you have it. Thanks, everyone. Oh, speaking of Tainari, how are things with him and the others? Good, thanks. All the forest rangers are doing great.
Okay, this has suddenly become a catch-up sesh.
Oh, but Master Tainari did mention that Sino and Sethos were heading to Gandharvaville. I'm not sure if it's for work or something else.
Thank you for at least attempting to pronounce his name close to how it should be pronounced.
Huh, knowing them, could just be to play some cards.
Yeah, but no.
I'm not sure. Apparently Sethos is bringing someone else with him too. But with my academia commitment, I didn't have time to ask for more details. Huh. Well, now Paimon's curious. Should we go check things out, Traveler?
Absolutely. It's way more interesting than doing a survival crash course for, bumbling scholars. Why not? It's been a while since we've dropped in to say hi.
That's true, and I'm sure they've missed you.
Now that is how it should be between friends. Getting together to play cards or enjoy a meal. Yet here I am, stuck with Nephis, who only ever calls to talk about research.
Still got no reference for this.
Well, I won't delay your reunion any longer. Until next time.
Bye.
Goodbye, Mr. Cyrus. Take care.
I'm just glad that the whole quest doesn't revolve around you since I haven't met you yet.
All right. I should probably get going too. See you later, guys.
And I
Come find me in
should
Aru
probably
Village when
catch
you're
up on all
ready.
my story quests. Sure thing.
Looking forward to seeing you shine, colleague.
Looking forward to you gaining some self-esteem from the mysterious realm. What the? Oh yeah, it's an event. Didn't think about that. Mechanical puzzle passing paradigm. Alliteration much? Skillful scouting. Safe engagement training. I don't want to click on any of those and accidentally get stuck into doing any of those. But yeah, I haven't done Sino's story quest. That's where Setos appears, doesn't he? In Sino's? Yeah, look about that. Then we have a bajillion Fontanian characters. Then we have Natlanese characters. And then there's just Skirk. Oh no, I've done his first one, but not his second one. Okay. What are you pestering me about? Oh. That's just for a mini game.
To an end. Even time itself.
Do we have the quest marked? Return of Mr. Gandalfaville. Okay, that's where we're going.